Well, it's the first morning of camp room checks, and of course you're watching this tonight, and I'm here with the leader of the Redeem team, Mr. Chris Coker.
Let's go.
Let's hear it for the Redeem team.
Come on, guys, let's go. Bring it up.
All right. Now listen, we're doing the camp room check videos, which, as you know, and I've tried to say this over the years, you know, Chris, and you know from having been here many years, that we do this every day. We give clean room, we give dirty room, and it doesn't hurt. In fact, it helps greatly if there is bribage along with the clean room. Now, bribage probably won't override a dirty room unless it's really good bribage, but it can definitely assess and help a clean room. And so Chris has experienced this as a camper counselor all the way through his entire life. You know. Now then we have Jack Bowman over here, Jack the intern, and so we have to have Jack with us. And today Jack is the carrier of the bag. Tomorrow he and Antonio can help us out as we look at the junior rooms. And but anyway, Jack has to know this because he's trying to prepare himself possibly for ministry. And can you really be in the ministry if you don't understand bribage? You know,
nope,
at church camp. I don't know if you can. So anyway, we're going to look at, this is cabin 1, this is Pridgeon, and who's with Pridgeon? Drew's with Pridgeon. Yeah, Drew Catano. Drew's first time at camp. Pridgeon is a camp veteran, not only our camp, but many other camps. And as you walk in, you will see this is almost military style clean. He has done a good job, and not only has he done a good job, he has Bucky's bribage. He has, what is that, Jack? Saltwater taffy. He has Nutty Bites. I've never tried these, but I will later on. Counselors come by and help us. I'm not sure about this. The Oscar Mayer gummy hot dogs.
I'm kind of afraid of these.
We might put these in the hot dog eating contest, perhaps. Maybe try to switch up.
How about for junior high?
Switch Mudge up a little bit and make it a little more difficult. We have a whole thing of these beaver nuggets, sea salted caramel.
We got the cinnamon
sweet beaver nuggets. So there's 2 different kinds, and so those I've been told are very tasty. And then we have an eggplant. Now, I'm pretty sure this is the handiwork of Dakota Lawson, because Chandler, of course, his brother, the cameraman, has clued me in on this. And, you know, I'm not really sure what the thought is. And Chris, do you have any idea how to tell if an eggplant is good or not?
I've never actually even seen one before in person.
Never seen one, never eaten one. It feels rotten, but what do I know? You know, if it was other type of plant, this would be rotten. And so anyway, we're going to leave this right here. You know what? Maybe we won't. Maybe, I'll tell you, you know, the best thing that I can think of to do with some wonderful thing such as this is perhaps to show you our love for it. And so we'll just go. Right, that's where that goes. I missed the tree, but I got the picnic table. So anyway, good job by cabin 1. We're going to go on and see how the other cabins compete.
Definitely a race for second, in my opinion.
It's cabin number 2, Chris. Not particularly clean. It's not terrible, but it's definitely not up to the level of cabin number 1. And we have here, I know this is Timothy Hughes. I know it is because he had to borrow a garbage bag from me as soon as he got to camp because his bag of stuff had already fallen apart. But we have pork and beans. Listen, that's not getting anywhere near my cabin because I won't get into all that. We got beanie weenies, smoked hickory. We got tomato soup. If y'all are wondering, this can is bent. It's bent, B-E-N-T. All right, so but it's vegetable beef soup. And then we have a bag of potatoes. Now, I don't know if we want to slice and dice those up, if we want to change the hot dog eating contest to a potato eating contest. I guess that's a possibility for people with really hard teeth. But anyway, that's about what we've got in here, other than over on the other corner, and we won't even look at the whole room. I found some of these, Chris. And you know what these are? These are Haribo Go Bears. And I like to eat them because I like the red ones the best.
Yellow, my favorite.
Yellow, your favorite. I like the red ones the best because I fly them into my mouth.
So chewy.
Right, Jack?
That's right. I think Jack wants a little green one. What about you, Chandler? You want a yellow one?
Okay, that's enough. Going on. Cabin number 3. This is the one that Chris is in. And, you know, we pretty much knew going in, and not that this can't be changed, but we knew today that cabin number 1 was going to be the clean cabin for the guys, and it will win that already. Cause
probably all week, if we had to say.
Well, honestly, you know, because how could Robert Pridgeon find it. What would he do if he lost to you or Garrett in something? He'd be very upset and probably throw a tantrum. And
Probably never come back.
And we don't want him throwing tantrums because he knows like military chops and stuff. So anyway, this is cabin 3. The room is very close to cabin 2. I think we saw a few more messed up bunks in cabin 2. There's definitely enough to cause this one to lose. However, and you know we encourage bribage, and so the bribage is definitely better in cabin 3 than it is in cabin 2. We got a few Dr. Peppers. We got some mini muffins, chocolate chip. We got smart food with movie theater butter, popcorn. We got some various chips and Chips Ahoy, things like that. So I believe that what we're doing today then is going to be the guys' cabin 1 will be the cleanest, and the guys' cabin 2 will be the dirtiest. And the guys' cabin 3 will have not the best bribage, but the second best bribage of the day. All right?
Well done, boys.
Sound good? Good job. You kept Chris from losing his first day.
Ended my streak of dirty cabin.
That's good stuff. All right, moving on. We're in the big girls' cabin. Well, hold on. Let me rephrase that.
The big cabin with girls.
We're in the big cabin that has girls in it. You should never say big girls' cabin. That's just not good. This is the rising 9th and 10th grade girls' cabin is what it is. It's the largest cabin, and you can see it's the newest cabin, and it's very nice as you look around. And they have done a very good job of cleaning it up. I haven't been to the other cabin yet, but this is very nice, very clean. And there's bribage scattered throughout the room we'll try to look at. We have some Mike and Ike's there, but we look over here. A lot of the bribage was concentrated on this bed that it appears no one is having to use. And, man, we got crispy green stuff, crispy fruit. I'm not exactly... Okay, freeze-dried. So this is like fancy stuff. Strawberry. I love pineapple. That's bound to be good. I got to try that. What did you see? Oh, wow, look at that.
Pack of M&Ms. We do check to make sure it is sealed, by the way.
It is sealed. Not been opened, not been tampered with. Not that young ladies would normally think about that anyway. They're nicer than that. But Sour Patch. There's quite a bit of stuff. And a very clean room with some good bribage. Fruit by the foot, fruit gushers, those kind of things. Chandler is surveying around. And you see... there was a bag, a can of salt and vinegar Pringles somewhere. There it is, down on this bottom bunk here with the strange bird that is on this this blanket there, whoever's that is. And salt and vinegar Pringles. Whoops, missed the bag. There's a book over there. I don't think we'll take that. That's the Titanic. And
Titanic Sisters.
Here's another nice little puppy dogs on the blanket here. And here's another note. I don't have my Bible with me, but we have, first of all, this very strange creature here. Does anybody know what this is? Brad?
It's a squishmallow.
A squishmallow?
How do you know that?
Jack,
I worked at Five Below.
He worked at Five Below. All right, well...
Key emphasis on worked in the past.
That's a very feminine thing to know, Jack. I just want to let you know that. But anyway, Squishmallow, and it's very nice. It is squishy, and I will not do anything violent to it today. Maybe Thursday. But anyway, they have several Skittles, M&Ms, and a note. Good morning. We hope you enjoy our cabin. I have enjoyed their cabin. Oh, yeah. Have you guys enjoyed their cabin?
Absolutely. Even more so with the bribage.
And they have an amazing day. Please choose our cabin. Well, we'll see. Then they put 4 Bible verses on here. Spiritual, Genesis 1:1, in the beginning God created the heavens and the earth. Philippians 4:13, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me. Ruth 1:5.
I'm pulling it up.
Ruth 1:5 and John 11:55. No, John 11:35. That's Jesus wept. Okay, I know. Ruth 1:5.
And Milan and Chilon died, also both of them, and the woman who left of her 2 sons and her husband.
Malon and Chilion died, and the woman was left of her 2 sons and husband. I'm not sure exactly how that verse...
Is that a threat?
I'm not sure exactly how that fits in with the others. Jesus wept at the end. Anyway, they use scripture verses, so I appreciate that effort, and perhaps the Squishmallow can learn and grow from that. Isn't it cute? It's a cute little Squishmallow. Yeah, it's nice and soft. All right, well, we'll take these things, and we'll go on, and we'll see what's going on in Girls Cabin 1. What in the world is this? We are in Girls Cabin 1, and this is this is something else. I don't even know what to say about this. Who has the ability? This says Jenkins 2023. Did Callie Jenkins draw this?
That's really impressive.
I mean, it's a caricature type picture, but my goodness, that is wild. The jawline's a little strange, on it, and I take great offense to the several wrinkles in the corner of the eye. I take great offense to that. But other than that, and my shirt's really wrinkled, But I mean, that's for character, I'm sure. In the drawing, that's pretty impressive. I've never seen anything like that at camp. I don't know. I don't even know if I want to throw it in the bag.
I think you should just.
I don't know if it should get messed up. But what we have here, I met Craig yesterday on the bus because I was sitting in front of Zanae and Abby with Kenzie, and who was sitting with Kenzie behind her. My mind's going blank all of a sudden, but I'm sorry about that. But anyway, I was listening to their wonderful conversations about Zanae's love life, and then also about Kenzie. Well, no, it was Zanae too. Kenzie, they couldn't. I won't get into that, but Zanae was talking about some dude she dated that was like 5'2". McCoy, but anyway, he was cute, but he was short. So anyway, this is her chicken nugget, and so they left a note. Hi, Mr. Edwards, it's Craig. I'm a vegetarian chicken nugget who loves ranch, Snuggles, and youth camp, and of course, Mr. Edwards. Well, thank you, Craig. I appreciate that. And I was adopted from Sheehan, S-H-I-E-N. I don't know what that is, and was gifted to Zanae for free. I, Craig, would like to offer these gifts as a token, not supposed to be token, but it's token, of my love. Sincerely, Craig. And that's a graduate of FCS, ladies and gentlemen, not being able to spell token. If my cabin loses, I will no longer be vegetarian.
Is that a threat to eat you? Is that what it is?
Craig, you want to go there, Craig? I don't think you do, Craig. You got no eyes. You got no chance. All right. So anyway, now I will get Craig back in his rightful place. But there's a Mountain Dew, Baja Blast. There's just incredible picture. There's Smarties and Reese's Pieces and Sour Patch and Hot Tamales and Blueberry Arendano from Freeman's Bakery. Now, I know that came from Callie Jenkins because she works at Freeman's Bakery, and she stole this, I guess, as she was leaving before camp. No, they give her things from time to time. I'm sure she didn't steal it. But anyway, there is some loose popcorn, which I don't know what to think about that.
Which will definitely be left, by the way.
That will definitely be left on the bridge. But anyway, we got to make our way out. But, guys, that's going to be a tough one because the bride, we're going to have to think about that, and I'll make an announcement here. But great job on this, and seriously, that's a little freaky, but it's incredible.
How else to bribe Chris Edwards than giving him a picture of himself?
Well, he's got a point.